So stupid.
It's a Bitcoin podcast. The only one that's making your money is you. Listen to the Bitcoin podcast. So hold on and listen to the Bitcoin podcast.
All right. AI, IPOs, Bitcoin stuff's going on. Not really.
Wait, did that freeze?
MicroStrategy sold some.
You froze.
No, you were muted.
Oh, what the hell's going on over here?
So much news today. So much news.
Yeah, it's crazy news today. Welcome to the Bitcoin podcast. I'm the host of Talks First. D.
I'm host number 2, Dr. Corey Petty.
And I'm Jesse, host number 3.
Yeah, this is a show called the Bitcoin Podcast where we talk about Bitcoin not very much. So
And Bitcoin accessories. Bitcoin and Bitcoin accessories.
Bitcoin and Bitcoin accessories. Yeah, there's a lot going on today. SpaceX is scamming, not scamming, but just gonna.
They need
eat.
exit liquidity. They need
Yeah,
retail
like,
to buy in on it because nobody can
hard.
leverage their stocks to get a loan from banks because banks are like, y'all are fucking ass because they're not producing any revenue. And the
Yeah.
capex is enormous. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
bad. AI is a bubble and everybody knows it. And everybody's trying to play musical chairs right now with the SpaceX IPO. And some people are going to get burned when that shit crashes.
What do you think's going to happen? We'll go explain that.
So there is a theory that Elon needs SpaceX, the IPO, to do well. He wanted to fast track the listing because eventually he wants to merge SpaceX and Tesla because Tesla is
It's
not
doing
profitable enough to
terrible.
stay alive. So he's
Teslas
going to
are
need to merge
bags of ass.
SpaceX and Tesla for everything to survive.
I just want to know,
And
like, I wish
gonna
I got a
socialize the
chance to
losses.
interview him. I want to interview
Musk?
Elon Musk, and I want to I
That
don't
would
want
be
to
an
sign
awful
any
interview.
papers before I do it. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to be like, dude, how have you just finessed the world this whole time? Because you don't do shit. Your products kind of suck.
I think he's
Like,
just he's
what's
able
going
to
on
fool enough people by just a bunch of smart sounding talk, and he's hired enough
Yeah.
smart people to do real things that have made significant contribution.
The solar
people
panels
just
suck.
great
Give them money.
engineers.
Tesla cars are okay. They mainly suck. I test drove
Bro,
one for like a month.
It is
is a
Tesla
bag
cars
of
have the
ass.
best autopilot.
The
there is.
Cybertruck is a bag of
That's true.
ass.
It took a while,
Sure.
though.
It took a
That-
long
that was-
while, but it's there, and it
That was
fucking
my
works.
beef.
Okay,
It doesn't work
Here's-
perfectly.
here's-
If it did work perfectly, they would throw all the Tesla Model 3s into the robo-taxi, and then they
Yeah,
would
for sure.
usurp Uber's market cap. But they can't because it doesn't work
Other-
100%.
other than removing professions where driving is the core, what is auto driving going to do for you as a consumer?
Cheaper goods
Shipping?
and services. Yeah, exactly.
No,
Shipping,
like
food.
in your car.
Fucking DoorDash got a lot cheaper.
Mhm.
In your car.
Oh, I mean, like I don't care. Like I'm talking about the things it enables or makes cheaper because automation. I don't give a fuck about my car.
Mhm.
You care about DoorDash that much?
That's
I
an
use
example.
I don't
of
use
a lot of
DoorDash.
things.
I use food delivery services. every
Jesse does it
fucking
3
day.
times a day.
Sometimes
I've
3 times a
never
day.
done it.
I get ripped on for doing that, by the way, but it's totally worth it. Like you compute
3
your
times
hourly
a
rate.
day? Oh
Totally
my
worth
god.
it.
I'm going to tell Dave Ramsey on you. He's going to have a heart attack. And be
Fuck
like, Dave
Dave
Ramsey, this
Ramsey.
guy over here is buying. He not only is he getting avocado toast, but he's having it delivered. DoorDash.
I don't need avocado toast.
He's living in
If I
California.
did, that would make it so much worse, probably.
Dave Ramsey, so like, all you gotta do is not buy coffee and toast, and you'll be a millionaire like me. I'm Dave Ramsey. You mow your own lawn, you cut your own hair.
That's a really good play, though. Like that, like other people are doing it, right? Like you see all the Gen Zers, or maybe even like the youngest millennials.
Make your own
There's a
candy.
handful of them. It's a really good business, though. Like
What is?
pretend, like the Dave Ramsey type shit.
Oh, like talk about money all day.
Yeah, like it's lucrative as
Well,
fuck.
we talked about
What a
what we thought
world.
was gonna be money for
Yeah,
the last 10 years, 11 years. So No,
It's a different type.
we have to. We're obligated by contract to talk about Bitcoin just a little bit, so we might as well do that.
All those contracts you signed.
Okay, so the only news I know about Bitcoin is Saylor sold 32 Bitcoin, and
People care.
yeah, that's people care because he was
for
never
some reason
supposed to
because
sell.
it's like nothing. It's a drop in the bucket of what he has.
I think I did read recently, like I think I'm one step closer to the bank account. You'll be able to get a Bitcoin wallet in your bank account, but that's not really a big deal, right? Like I think we're at the point past the like. I think Bitcoin's officially boring.
I think
It's a
here's-
boring
It's
thing.
been
here's a
boring.
signal. Here's a signal that the podcast has to send out because I've done it every other time. I'm considering just selling all my crypto at this point.
Ooh, wait a
Fair.
second. You got to say that again. Clip that, and I got to do some like I got to add a.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a thing in here for that.
If you're looking at it, Jesus, those are so terrible. And if you're looking for the petty house index, I'm not buying a house. I'm buying a workshop,
I am.
big workshop. It's about the cost of a house.
That's even.
I'm selling a shitload of crypto.
He's not buying a house to live in. He's buying something bigger for frivolous purposes. It's the market. That is a market indicator.
It's a market indicator.
That is a market indicator.
So like, but it's less. It's like in the previous times that I've sold, it's always been like it's too frothy. Like the price doesn't reflect the. It's been hyperinflated to a point where it doesn't affect the ability of the technology to deliver on those things. This is not the case this time for me. It's just boring. Like I don't see it changing much from here. And so like when I'm holding on to these types of things as a speculative asset, I don't have as much like confidence that it's going to change much, at least with respect to the portfolio I have. And like, if I'm like exercising HODL Plus, where you use the money you have to make significant changes in your life, it seems reasonable to do that now.
well, why sell it? Why not just take a loan out against it and service the loan and keep your crypto in the case?
I guess I'm exercising options. I'll look, right, but it's mostly like I want to do something with this money versus hold on to it. That's where I'm at.
Maniac way.
There's too much stuff to do
So-
that I want to do
so-
now. That's like being held up by money, and I don't want to do that anymore.
held up by money.
Yeah, I need money to do the things I want to do, so I'm just gonna use the money.
Yeah.
So
And then
wait, why did
and then that puts me in
Bitcoin
the
get
perspective-
boring now? Nothing has changed other than the price action.
I want to do things. There's things I want to do that I can't do until I have the capital to do it. I have the capital, and the cost benefit analysis of holding it versus using it is leaning
Uh-huh.
on using.
So
I
it
can get
does
more
come
later.
back to price at the end of the day. It
What?
always has to be, right? It always has to come
Yeah,
back.
but
to
it's
price.
also like the exercising option. Like, what does it enable me to do?
yeah.
And I want to. There's a bunch of shit I want to do that
Sure,
I can't.
but if the upside was still crazy ass like 20x every cycle,
And I'd probably
would-
hold it.
you would exactly. Exactly.
I don't feel like that's there. That's not there for me right now. And I have other opportunities that are money making
Sure.
opportunities that also still give me more crypto. So I still have like
Sure.
a funnel
Yeah.
of new crypto coming in.
Yeah.
In the future. And so cool. I'll bank on the upside, potential upside going to that.
Mhm.
But I have this giant stack of long-term capital gains I can exercise.
Mm-hmm. So this ties into the discussion I was having with Joe, and Joe and I, we riff off of each other. Sometimes we take opposite viewpoints. Sometimes we agree. And one of the things that when Joe was on the last show, he was talking about a very reductionist view of crypto, which was,
Yeah.
got to make everybody rich. It's all about
Yeah.
the money. It's all about the trade. And that I agree with him to an extent. I think if there were more exciting utility that crypto brought, which we just haven't seen because people aren't taking the bets in the technology that they did bet on, it never panned out, right? Like for instance,
I mean, I still work full time in crypto.
sure,
My
no,
job
but
is
what
still
I'm saying
building
is
crypto stuff.
it's
just-
not
I
exciting
need to hold on to my Bitcoin anymore.
because it's not doing 20xers. If it
It
did,
has
you would
done
hold
that.
on to it.
Multiple times.
I'm just saying
That's not
multiple times
insulting.
over. I'm just saying multiple times over because you see
Yeah.
other potential money making ventures that are again much faster returns than just sitting on crypto.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I can't help but think like Joe is to some degree right. Like crypto,
There's an aspect of
for
all of
adoption
this.
to
It's
work.
always going to be that. But
Yeah,
it's like
correct.
I think Joe's analysis, it's only that, and ours is like no, it's always a portion because it has value, and you have to pay your fucking bills.
I just think it's going to take
Yeah.
a long time to get past that. I think the first core audience was the miners, and now the second is the traders, and there's nothing beyond that right now. There's nobody that can use it for some. Like nobody's going to go out and say, "I need to buy a bag of Ethereum to build a thing."
Yeah,
That never happened, and I don't see that happening because you can't get people to comprehend things on that level. I think maybe the Corys of the world can, because you program supercomputer, you understand what it means to know how to to know the resources computation is using and pay for that and budget for that and account for that. But I don't think that is a massively known
yeah. Because
thing.
let's take
So it's
like
never gonna
AI
spread.
as like a parallel to this, right? A parallel technology, and like look at the adoption curve of these things,
Mhm.
right? Like AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning has been around for decades.
Yep.
Since
The
the
way in which
70s.
we've been able to do it finally reached this threshold where it's competent enough and general enough. And then they created an application that everyone wants to use,
Mhm. Yep.
LLMs and chatbots.
Yep. Yep.
And then it exploded immediately overnight when OpenAI introduced ChatGPT.
Yep.
So that they've lowered the barrier of entry. Everyone's like, this is incredibly useful. I want to use this for everything. And then the competency skyrocketed from there. But they
Yep.
needed that application where everyone wanted to use it all the time. And
So
Bitcoin
yeah,
and crypto still don't have that application. They don't have that. I think you always called it like the AOL of crypto, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
D, why is your
That's
connection?
that's what
Like you're all over the place.
Hello?
Yep, we hear you.
Am I better now?
I mean, no.
it's a little jittery.
All
Someone
right.
download the movie at your house?
Anything is possible. Am I still is it still bad?
That's fine right now. But I don't know what that use case is for because it's like crypto is boring. Like it's supposed to be boring. The point is like foundational infrastructure for value transfer or like online digital assets.
Yeah.
And scarcity. That's so fundamentally like infrastructure. It's boring. People don't want to care about money. They just want to have money.
So
Exactly.
this is why I, for the last year, thought Archivist could work is because what is the one thing that drove everybody to piracy in the 2000s, early 2000s?
Music, baby.
Cost.
Cost. All the fucking cable channels were costing like $200 to $300 a month to get everything. Fighting like HBO, boxing shows, your really old movie reruns. Anyway, long story short, there could have been a resurgence of piracy, but in a different way, in a different light. People are bitching right now that AI is basically, they scraped all of our data and they're reselling it to us as not a public good. Well, all you need to do is put the fucking hard drive in the world computer and then you have private data. Then you can torrent whatever the fuck you want. Nobody really can figure that out. And your killer app could be BitTorrent, V2 essentially.
Yeah.
And but the problem is, and it could probably even run on Ethereum mainnet, but nobody was willing to take that bet for this last year. So like we're still going to launch it, probably to no fanfare. I'm not sure if that's going to kickstart, some sort of, maybe people will build new use cases now that we'll probably give Ethereum a hard drive. But as just a computer, you can't do much with it. You need upgrades to the computer. And that's what I believed. And I still believe that. It's just people are so blinded by AI being the hot girl in the room right now that they're just not paying attention.
I think that you should hop in a chat group. You should use an alias, Ms. Moshi Fakamoto. And then I think you should just say, like, hey guys, I released this thing.
Not gonna work anymore.
I released this thing called
I don't think you do that
Archivist.
anymore. I can't
Why don't you guys give it a
imagine
shot,
someone
dude?
doing that for anything anymore and it working.
Just give it a shot, dude. You never know. Like, hey guys, I released this thing. It's what everybody
the
does.
attention
That's
economy
what,
is too fucked.
That's
You
what
can't-
Popeyes
it
did
really-
4 years ago. Popeyes said,
Like
hey,
like
guys,
we're
we released
gonna
this
still
chicken
launch
sandwich.
it, D.
Go check it out, huh?
We're still gonna launch it, and it's still gonna like hopefully create new use cases. But like Corey is saying, like it's not the focus because
It's
there's
an
so much
explosion.
shit out there that's
Find
competing.
someone
for
who
it,
builds
yeah.
something on it that then becomes the focus that uses it as backend infrastructure.
Yep. So that's why I'm moving on and building other things that are more Web 2 like, but I can still hook in that thing. So it's still fine.
I like
But-
Web 2. I'm fine with
Yeah.
it right now.
I'm fine with it right now.
It works
Fuck
pretty
it.
well. I'm not
Fuck
gonna lie.
it.
It works pretty well right now. Fuck it. Like it's working. I can release websites now. I've never been able to do that in my entire life. I could
Gotta
do
say,
it now.
man, like the extracurricular activities that are available to me now because of AI have it's made things fun again.
Mhm.
Tinkering,
really fun,
playing,
but
or doing things because like I know how to do stuff. It's always just been like, oh, I that takes time. That's
Yeah,
tedious.
me and the
Now
wife
I'm
made
not-
an app
that's the guy anymore.
where you tap it and you roll it, and then it puts on the screen the position we're gonna try. It was so great. I love Claude.
That is very novel. I will give you the opposite of the compliment I gave to somebody else. That is extremely creative.
I'm sorry. We didn't do that. I'm sorry, wife, if you're watching, or wife's family. Oh,
Yeah,
my
Oh.
in-laws watch this now.
have fun with that one.
Shit. Very-
Okay, wait, hold on.
Man,
Let's
like
go
for me,
around the room.
Nobody in my and nobody that loves me watches this show, so we're good.
Unfortunately,
let's
same.
go around the room. I heard that. What are we doing?
So
What are we doing?
so go around the room. What has everybody vibe coded? Go.
A book,
Oof,
an entire book.
God.
I wrote an entire book and an ontology
Okay.
for that book.
I've accidentally
Okay.
vibe coded nearly 65 HTML dashboards and tools for my recent clients.
Accidentally,
It just happens like when you're a consultant and you're in the zone and you like in a meeting and you're like, oh, they need this. And then you just like, I have a dispatch mode and I'll just be like, hey, start typing it up. By the time I get back to my computer, it's like V1. Then I'm like, okay, let me feed in the transcript of the meeting. Let me feed in some more content.
yeah, I put an entire
Right.
business audit.
Yep. So there's that.
I made
Made a
a
website
love
for that
landscapes
client.
application that diagnoses how fluid you are with respect to physical and emotional intimacy.
Yep.
That was
Monday.com.
interesting.
They had one of my clients by the short and curly. So I just like whipped up a project management software
Mhm.
for them. And then
Does it
launched
work?
it as a
'Cause
website.
I have
It
tried
works,
to
dude.
lo-
It
No.
works. dude.
Does no. The demo works. Yeah, exactly. It works. TM. There's no way it's fully fleshed out in terms of the back end. Trust me. I made okay. So let me go
I
through
use
all of
Fable
shit
5.
I
bro.
have made. Doesn't matter. You haven't built it out. I guarantee you. TRT
No, it's like
Clinic
working.
software,
Do you
not
wanna go to it?
complete. Wait, hold on. TRT Clinic software complete. Gym mobile app, mobile and web dashboard. Pen testing software. Too many hallucinations. Don't know enough security auditing to actually weed
Hard
through
one.
the
That's a hard
chaff.
one.
That was impossible. Like
That's a
I
real
took a
one.
stab. Video game port from 2009 video game into Unreal Engine 5.7.
Did that work?
Tinder for gamers. I'm working on it right now still.
Tinder
for gamers.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I was
Ooh, that's a
reading about
big
that in the
one,
chat the
bro.
other day. That looks pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, so if
Okay,
you're a
and-
gamer, you just get to swiping? And
Yeah,
then
how you
go
find-
out?
how you find
here,
gamer friends.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
Oh,
Here.
so you want gamers to procreate?
No. Really, I'm trying to help a lot of people find people to play with, including you in your geriatric league. So I just
Geriatric.
put it in there.
Oh,
so
I
you
remember
can see
that.
it.
I wanted to start a geriatric game.
You don't have a domain yet. You gotta get the domain, dude.
Not yet. It's too early. It's still a joke.
It's still a joke.
Hold on. I want to
Yeah.
see what this is.
Oh, all the things we vibe coded? I got a lot of stuff. I've been out a week. I've been out of work for 4 weeks.
Oh, this is cool.
Swipe
You don't wanna
left
show
if you
us-
don't
you wanna
like
show
it.
people
Swipe right
screen?
if you like it.
You want to stream it? You're gonna have people
really.
listen to us, look at something they can't see.
Oh, this is similar
Yes,
to Brosame.
We are
Remember
terrible
when
at
Tom-
podcasting. So
Brosame, yeah, Brosame.
Tom and I got drunk and we came up with an idea called Brosame, where like it's all the cool stuff you like to do, and then you find
Uh-huh.
friends, right? Like, and it's like it's not like
It's a good
Tinder.
name.
Yeah,
There's no way Brosame is taken as a domain.
nobody's.
I'm sure.
no,
I'm
it's
sure
not.
nobody's taking that. Yeah. But this
Yeah,
is
like, what's-
specifically for finding gamers
I like
that
Risk.
you want to play with that have similar
Mm,
interests.
I don't like that one so much. Ooh, Flappy Bird.
Resume.com.
Age of Mythology.
$11.30 a year. Take it.
Take it.
Sold.
Anyway,
You
so I
bought
have
it?
some ideas on how to monetize this thing, which are going to be pretty interesting. But
Oh man.
yeah,
I mean, let's talk about crypto while we have to, right? Like this is the name of the show.
Yeah.
We have to operate on that. Like
sure.
crypto is in a place right now where it's obviously in a bear market and things get like this every time, right? I'm going to say very arrogantly, like, oh, we've seen this before. People get sad. People start selling their stuff. Different people start to speak up. Michael Saylor's about to be a thing of the past. However, there's going to be a new Michael Saylor
No, he
who's
won't.
going to come out of the woodworks. Yeah, he will.
He
There's
has
one of those
more
guys
Bitcoin
every
than
time.
anyone.
There's one of those guys every time. He just got lucky and he was the one this time.
He
There's
has
gonna
more
be another-
Bitcoin than anyone. He's not going to just go away.
No, he's gonna go away as like getting that much press and getting that much
Okay.
influence. Like that many people care about the words. Like I feel like people hang on every word that he says when he's been saying shit that we said back in like 2015, 2013. Like it's not really a big deal, right? Like, but he just like he has it, right? He's got that aura. He looks like a rich person in a bad. He looks like a bad guy, rich guy, right? In a 1980s Die Hard movie or something. And so, but this next cycle, like when it's big, like or now that all the Bitcoin is pretty much out there and owned, it's just going to be slow growth and derivatives off of its value from now until infinity, right? Because you can't really get somebody to come up off of their Bitcoin if it's all out there. And it's very close to all being out there. Now, in the other world of crypto, I think Vitalik, I don't know, man. Ethereum's got a lot going on. I like what Joseph Lubin is spitting.
What's he spitting now?
He's basically just saying, like, hey, Ethereum should be quantum resistant in the next 3 to 5 years, and ZK, everything.
Yeah, that's kind of everyone already knows that. That's part of the roadmap.
Yeah, no, but he said it. He said it out loud. He said it in front of a lot of people.
The roadmap has been on that for a while. Like if you talk to any of the cryptographers involved with like the development roadmap, they're just like, yeah, no shit.
Mm. What happened to the other guy? The other guy who he like went on a hiatus to start doing CrossFit, which is ridiculous.
I don't know who you're
But
talking
now
about.
He's talking
yeah,
Danny
talking
Ryan?
about
Danny Ryan.
He if you ever when I interviewed him, he basically laid it out pretty easily. He's a Luddite. He doesn't like technology. He does it because he believes in the mission of Ethereum, and he was a good man for the job. And I think him being kind of anti-technology allowed him to do it really well alongside the kind of ideals of Ethereum. And he came back. I don't know why he came back, but that's why he left. He's like, okay, I did the job. I'm going to go fuck off in the woods for a while.
Oh, I got it. So he's done.
But no, he
No,
came
he's
back.
not done. He's not done. He's working at Etherealize. People speculate he wanted basically a position that Vitalik wasn't willing to give him.
Maybe.
So
I
Etherealize
think
is
him
that.
leaving the EF was one of the hardest, like one of the biggest hits to the EF that happened.
Probably because everybody liked him. But
He
I don't
was
think. I
also
think
really
Vitalik
fucking
might have
good.
seen him
He
as a
was really
threat.
good for the job he did.
Yeah. I don't know.
The thing
I don't know
about
what the
me,
internal drama is.
I wish tech would stop. Like, I don't know when it started. It probably started maybe even before I was born. But like the whole like change the world thing is annoying at this point. It's like this software's gonna change the world. This isn't change.
Dreamers got a dream, man.
Change the world. It's gonna change the world. Like everything's gonna change the world. It's like, dude, you're not gonna.
Have you seen?
Humans are gonna human.
Have you seen? What's that
Things
show?
do change the world.
Silicon Valley.
Electricity changed the
Silicon Valley,
world.
the show.
I
Yeah,
get
of
it.
course.
Yeah, I
Multiple
get
times.
it, but it's like,
What's your point?
The marketing. I'm talking about like the marketing of technology is always like,
Oh yeah,
these,
marketing.
These
is
VR
trash.
goggles are gonna change. Everybody's gonna be living in a VR
Revolutionize.
meta world, baby.
Mhm.
And it's like, what? This is fucking stupid.
We're gonna
Nobody-
revolutionize the
I
world.
agree.
Hierarchical, deterministic bucketing. Like
Yeah, it's like, dude, come on. Like, if something you don't that changing the world thing is not a predictable thing. That is a lagging indicator. You just
Yeah.
do stuff, and then if people
Yeah.
really like it,
Yes.
they're all gonna
Yes.
keep doing it.
100%.
Stop like going into
Yes.
the.
I mean,
this
you should have some
spin.
forethought in that what you're doing has the potential to then like grow to some scale that is influential.
Yep.
You should at least understand that level of potential scale.
Mhm.
That
I'm
doesn't
gonna
mean
push
you're going to
back,
reach
bro.
it.
Yep.
The only reason I'm pushing back is like you should have that foresight if you're looking for investors or something, so you can like defend.
Oh yeah,
your
solve the
case.
problem first.
But I
Just-
think like most true real inventors are just like, I just kind of want to make something cool. Like the automobile is probably like, look, man, I'm tired of fucking horses. There's shit everywhere. It smells like shit. Like we've already got wheels. If we could just make them move automatically, I'm gonna just give it a shot, right? And like there you go, right? Like their inventors don't give a shit about investment. They're just like, I just want to make something
I
cool.
like bicycles. Can we add 2 more wheels and make the wheels move automatically?
Yeah, like, and then, well, I say there's one exception. I think the plane was pretty heavily marketed between the Wright brothers and that other guy who got out
Brazilian?
marketed because the Wright brothers' sister owned a newspaper company. That was
Yeah, I
heavily
remember
marketed
they were
from the
competed.
get go.
Mhm.
But I think most inventions are like, I thought it was cool, so I gave it a shot, and everybody liked it.
And that's
Like-
kind of how I see the whole Bitcoin narrative happening.
Oh,
Satoshi was like,
for
"Hey, I
sure.
don't like the way digital value works. Can we remove the guy in the middle? How do we do that?
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's
found
very
out how
true.
to solve the double spin problem through this, proof of work algorithm.
That's very true.
We
Where's
just
Spin
solved
right
that
now?
problem. Can we try this? Here's some software for them. Let's try this. Try to run this thing. Oh shit, it works. Let's keep building it." And then it grew into this ridiculousness that we have today.
So then, what was Ethereum trying to do?
Generalized Bitcoin.
I think it was
couldn't do
Vitalik.
well.
He was like, I don't like how they're taking my weapons from me in World of Warcraft.
Okay, so the
We gotta stop
scripting system of Bitcoin was too narrow. He wanted to make it more general purpose so that you can run more complex smart contracts. And in the process of figuring out how to do that, he came up with Ethereum.
Yep. And then to your point, it's because the Moon Druid in PvP got nerfed because I don't remember what ability got nerfed, but that's part of the story. I don't know. If
They
that's
nerfed
true,
my
but-
main. I must create a global.
I mean,
Is
that's
it
a,
a- I can't
when
remember.
you're that balls into like to a community and that shit happens to you, it's like
You see,
that's a big deal.
and that's why I know I've got an upper limit because, as Jesse knows, I never get balls deep into anything.
Oh,
so like
I'm
when
so
they
wrong.
when my main gets
Warlock.
nerfed, I'm just
Siphon
like,
Life.
okay,
That was
new
what it was.
game,
Peace.
new game. Looks like I got a new. Looks like a. If
I'm
they
super
nerfed
wrong,
my
by the
main, I
way.
wouldn't be like, I'm making a world computer. I'd be like, well, I guess I'll go buy a different game now because that game's not fun.
No,
to
dude,
me.
was
you
fun.
gotta hold on
Yep.
to grudges. Grudges are lovely. I have
I
a
mean-
huge grudge against this person that they'll know when the time comes. Trust me, because I'm
Who
There's
is
gonna-
it?
there's
No,
something
not
fair,
who is it,
right?
but,
I
like,
think
what
most
happened?
big things in the world were probably created out of spite.
yeah. Chips on shoulders with people who are driven.
Chips
They
on
make
shoulders.
That's
Yeah,
very
chips on
true.
shoulders.
That's
I
a good
got-
website.
you can't have
That
somebody-
work, that available?
can't-
Chips on shoulders.
I've
And
got a
just
couple
name all the
grudges
things that were
I
created out of
got,
spite.
You know, I got some grudges within me that are giving me fuel, but I want to hear this grudge, Jesse. What happened?
Don't worry about it.
Chipsonshoulders.com.
That means
$11
me and Corey
person.
probably know the
per year.
person. That's
No, you don't know the person.
We don't know the person.
You've never met them. You've
Can we
never
just
met
tell
them.
the story then? Like, what's the story? Now I want to know. Like, what happened? Did they punch you in the balls or something?
Don't
Like,
worry about it. No. Has nothing to do with that.
Can we make the Chips on Shoulders website that's just names
Chips
things
on
that make us fight?
shoulders. That's actually, that website would kind of get like at least 10,000 people would go to that website and journalize the chips that they have on their shoulders.
Just like AI.
Yeah, just make a bunch of AI stuff that like tries to find out the history of things that were built out of spite, and then tells those stories and
Ooh.
the success of those things.
chips on
That
shoulders.
was all right. Let's pivot the podcast. It's called the Chips on Shoulders podcast.
Are we doing a live
I'm
vibe
buying,
session
I'm buying,
right
I'm
now?
buying the domain right now as we speak.
Chips on
Chips on
shoulders.
Shoulders.
Chipsonshoulders.com.
That it'd be funny if that was the pivot of the Bitcoin podcast for now. It was just every time we get on, we vibe code.
Aaron is going to be so mad that I'm just buying stupid ass domains.
Why? It's only $12.
Why
I
is he-
don't really care.
Wait a second, you don't have secret husband money, bro?
No, dude. Aaron runs all money that I have.
Nah, see, even I got secret husband money, bro.
Oh yeah, it's called crypto.
I don't do that though. I mean, she's out there listening. Yeah, man, you gotta keep a bag to the side, Corey, so you can do whatever you want.
it's called crypto. I have a bunch of crypto.
You know, if you ever want to spend money on ladies of the night,
I did that.
or
It
if you
didn't work
ever
out.
wanna- if you ever-
That did not work out well.
Say you want to buy. What if you want to buy a present for your wife and you don't want her to know? What do you do?
I make Jesse buy it and I pay him.
Really?
What happened
I
last
forgot
time?
if that happened. Oh yeah, that did. That's right.
That's
I
way.
forgot
too
about
many-
that.
I asked my friends to buy it and ship it to my house, and then I pay them.
That's funny. I forgot about that. Yeah,
So
you're right.
you
I
gotta
literally
have
just
your-
bought chipsonshoulders.com.
You gotta have your fun money, bro. You gotta have your side scratch. But anyways, so the other thing that's obviously the elephant or the giraffe in the room, actually. SpaceX IPO, Elon's gonna be the first trillionaire. The darkest
is.
irony
Already
of
is.
all, the darkest irony of this is that the poorest people on the planet are cheering for him to be the richest man on the planet. The poorest people, plural, are cheering for him to be the richest singular man on the planet. And that is a dark irony.
Like
that I-
who is cheering him on?
Come on, bro. Don't act this. Corey, let him know.
What?
Oh,
Who's
Corey,
cheering on?
he's
Musk?
vibe coding. All those Elon Musk supporters, the people that will never drive a Tesla, they probably drive diesel trucks, but I love Elon Musk. I love him.
Are you saying
My
they're
brother
like
just bought a Tesla.
Oh, he did. Okay, so he's piercing the market. He's piercing the market. He's been trying to
He has
pierce
pierced
for
the
last-
market. He has transitioned. He has made diesel lovers buy EVs and then like him.
I
Like,
hate electric
What?
vehicles.
what?
Nope.
What a feat!
Wait. Did he got a Cybertruck?
No, he thought about buying one. He wanted one, but he bought something for his wife.
Oh, okay.
Model
Never
Y
mind.
or some shit. I don't know which one.
Oh yeah, the ones that go like this.
Yes.
So
Talking
Yeah,
about Silicon Valley
so-
reference.
you know
Uh.
what I'm talking about, Jesse, are all those MAGA supporters that were definitely not cheering when he definitely didn't do a Nazi salute. Those
Oh,
people, yeah,
okay,
those
okay,
people are
okay,
cheering
got it,
him
got it.
on to become the richest
Yeah.
man on the planet.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's
Made
the
our government
irony
efficient,
keeps
Pete.
going.
Don't you know?
He went in and cut their Medicare, ripped it out.
Mhm.
He went in and physically said, "Yes, turn that off for those pores." And now those
as part of the
same
Doge
pores-
thing, or was
Those
that
pores.
Trump
that was
doing
part of the Doge thing. He went in,
Oh, it was.
and
to
then
Doge,
that
okay.
money went
Interesting.
into the big beautiful bill, which paid him more money, by the way.
Mm.
And so now he
He got so many more contracts because of that.
it's just it's like comical. It's like the pores are cheering
see what
on
Opus has to
one
say.
dude to be
Let's see what
super
Fable has to
goofy,
say.
otherworldly wealthy, and it just makes no sense. And then when you try to
really-
like tell them like, hey, like this doesn't make a lot of sense, they're like, I don't care. He deserves it. It's like okay, well, I guess I'll. Just
I think-
go.
I appreciate the companies that he has built because he has pushed into new things. Like, I don't want to be stuck with combustion engine vehicles forever. I was waiting for somebody to go electric motor vehicles. I just, I don't care that it's him. I just wanted somebody to do it. And same thing with like autonomous driving vehicles. It was an impossible problem in 2015. I'm glad people threw money at him. Like, give the money to somebody to solve that problem. I don't really care. I am appreciating the engineering feats that he is accomplishing with people's money.
He's doing something
He is definitely doing
Things are
something
moving.
right. Yeah,
with his face attached to them.
correct.
I mean,
And
I separate
we're
the
really
person-
underappreciating the massive amount of people involved with these companies.
Yes.
We just all aggregate
Yes.
and service it up to Elon Musk.
everything's.
I
centralized.
don't. He's just got a lot of talented engineers, and I don't know how he did that.
money.
What an interesting way to start a conversation.
But like, here's the thing: he got so lucky. He almost went bankrupt so many times. I don't know how he keeps avoiding it. If anything, that's like his, who's the Kentucky whatever Chiefs quarterback dude who runs out the
Talking
line?
about Mahomes.
Yep. Yeah, Mahomes. Okay, so like if Mahomes is good at running outside of the field, right, and abusing that rule, Musk is good at abusing the I don't know how, but he keeps getting out of bankruptcy. Like I don't know. Like he just keeps doing that. And he
Wow.
keeps finding more
Musk owns
investors.
42% of fucking SpaceX.
Yeah, it's
That's absurd, dude. It's so stupid. It's a stupid game. The very first car ever in the world was electric, by the way. I want to say that. Just want to throw that out there.
yeah, but they weren't mass produced, unfortunately.
weren't.
And I don't know why.
It was a Scottish guy named Robert Anderson.
Interesting. Why wasn't it mass produced?
Roughly
Was it too much work?
2.4 billion in liability
Because-
exposure evaporated
Because
of Doge.
oh, what are you reading, Corey? You look like you're reading hard over there. But
Yeah, I asked Claude what can be attributed to Elon Musk and Doge.
Sorry, Jesse, to answer your question, I think back then people were really scared of electricity. Like
That's
super scared.
because I mean, like
Lightning.
Tesla versus Edison. Like
Mhm.
Tesla was pushing DC and Edison was pushing AC. And
Tesla was trying to make everything free.
yes, but the problem is that
It's running
like,
through the atmosphere. You just plug it into the fucking ground.
yeah. So
That seems
I
pretty
forget why that didn't happen. Why AC was adopted. I remember Edison was like lobbying against Tesla and DC, but practically speaking, AC travels better further. DC, I don't know that DC could have gotten us to where we are today.
I could have.
It could have.
Yeah.
How?
There's trade-offs. It could have.
How? But the energy losses
How
are
many
much
people
more
would have
significant
been
with DC.
exploded?
They're much more significant energy trade-offs with in terms of like energy efficiency
remember reading
gains
about this
with
a while
AC
ago.
versus DC.
All I know is direct current goes like this, alternate current goes like this.
Oh, thank you for that.
I mean, one is a sinusoidal wave that's like out of phase, like 60.
I mean, like
degrees, and then
how
DC
energy
is just-
translates over, like how is energy translated over a grid is very different than how it's delivered to your house. Let's put it that way.
I've done power systems distribution. I know.
You know,
I
know-
guess
you
my
know that.
question,
Like,
my question to you is, how is DC more energy efficient across long distances?
I
I
couldn't tell you
never.
off the top of my head. I remember reading
Okay.
about it and understanding it at some point and coming to that
Okay.
conclusion, and
Yeah.
then forgetting the rest of
Over
it.
long distances?
That's my question.
goes
but
like-
Yeah,
it's
because you have to
not-
think about the grid and the way it's.
No,
created.
fucking retarded.
I think it also had to do with the. I think it also had to do with the transformers when you change it from the different stations from long-term transport to short-term transport, and the efficiency of that translation had something to do with
Yeah.
it as well.
I'll have you know, Jesse, I got a 100 in my intro to electrical engineering class. Okay.
It's an intro, by the way.
Nice,
100.
nice. See, like that. That's,
Highest
I
score
never
in the
asked-
class. And then I didn't
I
take any
never-
more E classes after that.
So step up and step down transformers. You step up the voltage when you're trying
Yeah.
to transmit it over long distances, and
Step up
usually
to
like
step
the ones
down.
on the holy fuck D control your ADHD. So like the transmission towers that they use that are like big A symbols, right? Those they jack it up to like I think hundreds of thousands of volts when they're transmitting it like many miles at a time, and
Yeah.
then they have to step it down.
Yes,
Like the
DC
substation, it's in tens of
absolutely could have
thousands.
won.
Okay,
And in a sense, it eventually did, which is the ironic code of the whole story. Let's see. Core technical issue. Transmission losses go as I squared R, so current squared times resistance. To move power any meaningful distance, you want high voltage and low current. Then step the voltage
Correct.
back down for safe use at the destination.
Correct.
The transformer, a dead simple, no moving parts device. This does this for AC almost for free because it
Correct.
relies on changing magnetic flux to induce that. It's all fine. Let's see.
yes,
Um,
but
Edison's
like
DC
could
system
DC
ran 110 volts into in. Engineering stations had to sit with about a mile of the customer. Tesla's specific contribution wasn't AC itself. It's a polyphase induction motor. Before, AC's weakness was that nobody had a good AC motor, so AC could light bulbs but couldn't run factories. Rotating magnetic field of a polyphase system gave you rugged, brushless motor, and suddenly AC had no remaining disadvantage. So we didn't have brushless motors back then. That's why it didn't work.
Gay.
Well, that's yeah. My original question is, how do you transfer DC thousands of miles like compared to AC? And apparently it's possible. I have never read about how that,
I think
like what the infrastructure actually looked like to do
I
that.
think it is DC in main transfer stations.
Is it? Okay.
We translate it to AC
Let
for
me see.
houses.
Substation work is completely different than like pulling it into a building. So I don't know how substations are laid out. Anyway,
Anyways,
that's
man,
a
we got all
question
these
for later.
gigabrains. We've had gigabrains for a decade now. How do we get ahead on some of this stuff we see coming, right? Like everybody's gonna have like a little miniature data closet in their house one day. Why don't we design the racks for it? Or why don't we design the closet for it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's start to get gigabrain up in this bitch. Like, let's start to do some
There already
gigabrain moves,
are
man.
modular 3D printable server racks. I can link you free ones. You just
I mean,
customize it.
Oh, that's one idea. So let's throw that one out the window. Like, come on, let's gigabrain. What if there were like an in-ground electric car charger, and when your car pulled up in the driveway, it came out of the ground and then automatically went in there.
So
automatically boinked your
that
car.
translation isn't so moving that much power wirelessly isn't straightforward.
You got to use dishes.
Moving that much power wirelessly isn't that straightforward, especially when compared to a wire.
You've got to use a lot of copper. You got to use dishes. You got to use
Also, keeping it contained
Boards,
in a
dude.
single area and transferring that
transistors.
much power isn't that straightforward. It's gotten better.
Yeah.
The bandwidth that we're able to translate and power we're able to translate wirelessly has gotten significantly better than it used to with the different upgrades. It's still, when you're talking about charging a vehicle and the battery capacity of vehicles, it's pretty rough. I mean, batteries
no idea
batteries
how
are still
wireless
limiting
charging
technology and
works.
all of this stuff.
How wireless charging works? Is it just
No,
copper
I have
just in
no
general,
idea.
like in general, all
Hey.
of it in terms of capacity,
Coil up
batteries
the
are still
wires.
the main problem.
No. I'm just saying,
like this.
like
You coil up the wires. and then you
math
put
wise, like if some
energy
so like
through it.
I know how to make a brush motor from scratch, right? I've done it before many times. I have zero idea how to make a wireless charger, like a DC wireless charger. No clue. I could look
Well-
up schematics, but like off the top of my head,
We've
no
got
idea.
YouTube. This new hashing out series.
That would be interesting. Hashing it out, rebuilding like technology.
Well, he's gonna get a place. He's gonna get a playpen or whatever he talked about. You
Oh,
can make
do
stuff
that.
in there. But like, yeah,
That would
whenever
be
you
exciting.
see
Fab
like
Lab.
a key charger or QI or whatever, just like
Chi.
take the copper
Pronounced
Yeah,
Chi.
it's Chi. It's Chinese.
and they wrap it up, and then they put electricity through it, and then it
It's
creates
called an
a
antenna.
field, baby. It creates.
No,
a
he's
field.
talking about a inductor.
Yeah, it makes a field.
He,
And then your
he
phone
literally
goes off-
just
your-
described a spring, but like
your
when you run
phone-
electricity through it, yeah, good.
Your phone goes in the field.
I know how electricity magnetism work.
Dr.
Yeah, I have
Seuss
no
this shit,
idea how wireless charging works. Still, it's. I know you're trying to make a joke, D,
bro.
but
You gotta Dr. Seuss
yeah.
it for yourself, man. Just make it. Like,
You
I
need
have no
alternating current for those.
I
to
forgot
work.
how a refrigerator works, but I'm
alternating
pretty sure
current
it's
makes
like
those wireless things work.
you plug in the wall, compressor comes on, it
It's
turns
the,
air
the
from
flipping that changes the magnetic field, which then allows you kind of induce something else.
Yeah.
You need
Oh,
to
so
change
it
your
is
magnetic
AC.
field to induce an electric field somewhere else. So the
that
alternating
makes
current,
sense. That
the
makes sense.
switching,
Yeah.
makes your gives you a changing magnetic field,
Uh-huh.
which then induces in a current somewhere else,
That
Right.
makes sense. That makes sense. That makes
super
sense.
fast. dude.
which is
super fast.
this.
Super fast. It's going real fast. And then
Interesting.
the electrons start getting jiggy with
I
it.
wonder how hard it would be to build a wireless charger. Well, I might do
Not
that
that
as a
hard.
weekend project.
It wouldn't be a very good one you can build, but you can build nothing hard.
Well, like something to charge my phone, like something
I think you-
actually useful.
It would be funny shorts showing you like vibe coding hardware. You're like, I wonder how hard it is, and you like start coding, and then you have look, I made a wireless charger. It's like, how did that work? How did that?
Okay, let's wrap it up. I'm gonna go drive to the airport.
Yeah. So, what season number is this? 2 episode.
Season
number.
2, episode. Who knows?
I don't know. I'm pretty pumped though because Spotify upgraded their analytics board. Looks pretty good
nice.
now. I was just taking a look at it. So, thanks to you guys for listening. The hundreds of you that are still tuning in. What else we got going on? Archivists.
I wrote a book.
Corey wrote a book.
I'll wrap it up
It's
nicely in a
a
package,
graphic
pre-packaged
novel,
soon.
Are you going to release it for free on GitHub and then also like a copy on Amazon?
I
Or
mean,
something?
yeah, it'll be for free, and I'll make like an Amazon version of it or something.
What's it about,
Nice.
dude? It's about
Nice.
like Lossy. Is that what you called it?
I called it lossy. Yeah. It's how information gets kind of as it goes from like measuring reality or kind of like the beginning of the pipeline where the complex thing happens, how it goes from that to like reaching you. It goes through a series of transitions. Each of those transitions, you lose information.
Oh shit!
So like
Hold on,
until you
what's
end up
this
with
one?
something that is like a fragment of what the original idea was. And how that pipeline operates and who controls it and what the impacts of that are.
Hold up, man.
Should
Let's do
call
some
it
role playing
telephone
real
game.
quick.
And
I'll
yeah,
be-
it goes through the telephone game as an example of like what the pipeline does.
You
But
be
there's
you.
like the parallel part of the pipeline is like the people at every gap
Mhm.
choosing what goes on
Mhm.
and how that works. Like this is the selection engine of how information spreads across a network and who has control over those two.
Let's do
I think
some
you're
role
like
playing real quick.
you're making more academic sales and marketing motions and the psychology of sales and marketing in terms of here's a product or service.
Yeah, but it's also like
I-
how information, how we understand truth, right?
Mhm.
And also the virality of complex ideas. Like how, like what is it like? How can you move information, truth through a network of people, and how complex does it need to be to become like spreadable or something people can
Oh,
understand? And then how do you get to the point where like the meme that people get
right.
actually
just about to say.
resembles the complex truth that was generated from the beginning? And like, how do you build institutions that allow you to ensure that the memes that persist are still don't mutate into something that is so degenerate from the actual original idea?
So what conclusion did you arrive to in terms of memetics trying to
Our institutions
transmit
are
information and spread?
All of our institutions are fucked, and AI.
No.
is
Like
a
give
really
me an
interesting
example.
Place.
Yeah.
That
You're going in a different direction. I like this, but also it doesn't answer the question I asked. So maybe I didn't ask the question right. What I'm asking is, give me an example of something that is the most successful example of a meme that is as close to lossless as possible, or does that not exist?
the dollar has value.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, things like that. Like there's also like there's two kind of competing cases on what type of truth it is as well. Whether it be an
Yeah.
objective truth or like
Yeah.
The Earth rotates the sun.
Sure.
Like that's something that regardless of how the information gets mangled, you can still potentially
Reproduce the
recalibrate it
experiment
because
to
the Earth is still
verify it.
rotating the sun. You can still just remeasure
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And then you have this thing called an intersubjective truth, which is like
Uh-huh.
the dollar has value. It's a truth
Uh-huh.
that is only true because a group of people believe it to be true.
Got it.
Like the network coming together makes the truth.
Yeah.
And the way in which that stays alive has to do with the institutions that hold on to it, because the moment that gets corrupted
Yep.
or captured,
Yep.
and the truth gets changed by the people who hold on to it, you don't
Yeah.
have anything to measure it against because there's nothing objective to measure it against. You
So
lose that truth because it becomes something different.
So when you gave the
Information-
example of a dollar, the example that was top of mind that I was wondering if you were going to use and how strong it was in comparison to that dollar example you gave was religion, right? And so
Yeah,
like
religions are a very good example of this.
Well, I didn't know if that's how you classified it, like as being a good example, as good as the one you originally like the dollar example.
Religions are intersubjective truth. They're not like an objective truth.
So in terms of what you were saying, and like the institution needs essentially to not crumble to keep that intersubjective truth alive. I was going to say, like, this is why in religion you have tradition, right?
Yeah.
You have, and that
The clergy is the institution that holds on to the complex form of
yeah.
that idea and continuously tries to then make sure that the more compressed ideas that circulate really well
Right.
are self-similar to the complex idea. They don't merge too far away, right?
The
And
way
so,
I
like,
the way I visualize it is like think about like a lava lamp, right? You got the big glob at one point sometimes, and then it bloop, and then it blobs off. It's like this different sects of Christianity. Or if Islam did come first, who knows? I don't know. Or it goes Judaism then Christianity in terms of the blobbing. Who blobbed first out of what? All these monotheistic Abrahamic religions. I just wonder, is that success?
no, it depends, right? What you're talking about is like fractionalization of an idea, right?
Yeah.
And that is how well it's like as an idea gets compressed and then moves through a network, the more compressed it gets, the more diverse interpretation it exposes itself to.
Right.
And when you have two groups of people that don't agree on the translation of that idea in the compressed form, you get fractionalization, and then the network splits. And it's like that's like the equivalent of like
Ethereum and all these L2s.
Bitcoin network forking.
Sure, that too. It's the same example everywhere. So, okay, now when you were saying AI, let's use AI as the example where the expectation, like the ideal case of AI is it only pushes out truth, but we know that that's not true. And our clergy, to continue the religion example, are the people who are actually building like the newer models, right? The ones who are creating the system prompts, or I don't know, they're training the models. Maybe
AI
the models.
owns more of the stack than anything ever in history.
Okay.
And it's controlled by a single source for the most part.
Ooh.
These proprietary companies.
Okay.
So and it has the potential to allow, because right now
You mean
we basically could only transfer ideas
no
in a very compressed form, and
companies,
the receiver
like,
doesn't have the budget to decompress it to the complex form.
Yeah.
It costs a lot of money to understand the complex thing, or costs a lot of energy. You have to. You need a lot of like you can't just dive into a complex scientific field, understand everything. You need so many preconditions to understand those things.
Of course.
And so you understand, like, scientists say X about climate change, and you have to just live there because you don't know all the other shit.
Correct.
And so AI gives you the potential to then take something and then translate it in a complex way where you don't have to have you don't require the intellectual budget to get the complex thing. AI can help you get that. But
I don't think
it
it
also has the negative consequence of proliferating summaries of summaries and calling that the truth.
So one of the problems that I'm seeing is people.
I gotta chime in here.
If I don't get my point across, I'm going to forget it. So maybe it wasn't that important, but okay.
Get your point across.
How is AI like? It's the same cycle, regardless of whether it's AI or anything. It's just AI, like you said. It's just covering a huge spectrum of things. I still see like hallucinations that they look right because it in language it's very convincing. In human language it's very convincing, and it seems like it knows what it's talking about. But if you know enough, it's still retarded to some degree sometimes.
I have a chapter
enough that you okay, so I'll read your book anyway. But like, how does AI doom us? Or like, why is your conclusion we're all doomed basically?
Because the preconditions for using AI correctly are not there, and getting to the point, like institutions are crumbling, that are required to hold any complex thing.
Oh, interesting. Like institutions,
you need
like
AI to help maintain the institutions. At least you need a specific type of AI. And
singularity is near.
Give me a little bit more than that. Like, what institutions are you talking about? Like, give me specific examples. Are you talking about like university institutions to actually train people who are
I mean, it depends on the like what you're talking about. Like universities are a good example of this. The peer review process is a good example of this.
Right.
Like the thing that is built to hold and to basically archive the original complex idea and make sure it stays in good form, as well as train people to be able to understand and translate that thing.
Yes.
Right. So you need both of those things together, and that's what I would consider an institution in a network, right?
So idiocracy basically is where we're going.
Basically,
I don't think so.
I
will have to chime in here. I don't think it's idiocracy. That's not where we're headed. What I also say is that like AI is not controlled by these companies. Okay, let's just.
Yes, it is 100%.
Let's stop, guys. Stop. Okay.
What do you mean?
The United States military is responsible for almost every single technological advancement we've had in the last 150 years.
I think
the
the US is gonna
Chinese military is
absorb
now in the game as well. We need to stop acting as if OpenAI and these companies are it's just one dude steering the direction. They're in there with generals every week, and the generals are telling them what the fuck they can and cannot do. Let's not even have
These companies are bigger than nations.
Cool, but the government is telling them what to do. And the
government also doing.
What do you mean?
The government will allow them to build these regulations the same way with the airline industry. It didn't get popular until after World War II, when all of a sudden we had the supply chain to make hundreds of planes a month, and we needed a way to do it. So we said, okay, we're going to not make them for jets anymore. We're going to make them for people, and then you guys are going to regulate yourself, but you better not break any of the rules the military has for you.
Can you simplify your point?
Past,
Condense your point.
I think
so I can.
In the past that worked, but the AIs are effectively weapons, but the weapons are being created and managed and filtered and censored by companies, not the military.
Yeah, I guess that's the way we do it here in America, but that's not the way to do it in China. That's not the way to do it lots of places on the planet. We put this guise that there's this free market of companies that are leading the way, but that is just so we can profit off of that and create this game to keep the system going. Like,
this is for the next episode. We're gonna dig into this one.
They don't like.
I don't agree with you. We don't have time.
You can disagree with me if you like, but like, it's like this shit that we're dealing with, like this Claude or Fable 5, the military is probably playing with that shit 3-5 years ago.
That's called Mythos, not that long ago.
They have better than Mythos. They've had it 7 years ago.
He's right. Fable is the one that's commercially available to cut down Mythos.
We did not have the stuff years in advance.
Corey, if you go look in DARPA right now, they were training seamen for the last 15 years with AI. They've been doing that for the last 15 years.
The pace in which AI has been created.
I absolutely understand it. I absolutely understand.
Historically, you're right, D. Like sometimes in the past, the government has had a leg up on the private sector, but I don't know.
Oh, they've had it. They have better generations that currently exist. But
no. That's not my point.
We have not had the power capacity to train these models at this rate ever before.
That you know of.
Yes, you can look at power. You can look at the distribution of GPUs. You can look at silicon. You can look at the prices of memory.
You guys dramatically underestimate.
Wait, don't say you guys. Hold on, because I haven't taken a stance yet.
I think there. Okay, then I'll take that. There is a dramatic underestimation of the amount of compounded money that has been poured into the U.S. military.
You do not understand the manufacturing process.
There's a logistics problem that
Corey's train these models.
There's
the limited supply of chips we have that are capable of doing it, and the generational changes of these companies, NVIDIA, that have grown over the past couple years to get to the point to train the size of these things. They could not get access to these things in earlier years.
So I will just say
hardware didn't exist.
So I know you kind of want to make this into a conspiracy, D.
I'm not making it into a conspiracy. It just is what it is.
You're not wrong that the government has had other technologies. They have had huge advancements on the general public and the private sector. I don't know if I'm convinced that this is one of them for reasons that Corey outlined in terms of logistics being obvious.
There is no way on God's green earth that NVIDIA and AMD and any of these companies making microchips had a leg up on the United States military. I'm willing.
I don't know that I
produced enough of the hardware fast enough to make these models work.
Yeah,
I'm not saying there's some underground U.S. foundry that didn't have the chips. I'm saying that dude who's in the black leather jacket, he didn't have his black leather jacket on.
Jensen Huang.
He had on a regular old polo, and he walked his ass into the Pentagon, and he said, "Hey, I'm going to do this," and they said, "Okay, it better go like that." But we're going to
that conversation happened for sure.
The way. Every step of the way, we're going to know first. Period. Hard stop.
Yes.
That is exactly how that went. And then they looked at him and they said, "And if we don't know first, we will find you with a bomb." Like that's how that conversation goes. That's how it goes. There's no
first. Okay, wait, hold on. You're introducing way too many points. that point that all CEOs of large multi-trillion-dollar companies are being closely monitored and have communication with the White House regularly, I totally agree with. We can see that. I can see them, right? Jensen Huang hopped on Air Force One along with Elon Musk to fly to China.
And
right?
the other guy, the
I see them.
Steve
I see them all
Jobs.
the time.
Who's Gay
Sure,
Jobs?
sure.
What's his name?
You said gay jobs.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Apple
he said
guy.
Gay Jobs.
Sorry, I might get canceled for that. What's his name? the Apple guy.
I
What's
have
his
no
name?
idea what you're talking about.
Apple
Who's
CEO, the one that's retiring soon.
Tim Cook?
Tim
Yeah,
Cook.
yeah, Gay Jobs. He's gay.
Who's gay
How is that
jobs?
Gay Jobs? Like that doesn't even, there is no mental
Gay Steve
image
Jobs.
that is a
That's what I've
visualization.
always called him. I don't know.
All right, we gotta go.
What?
I gotta go.
Yeah. All
Sorry.
right. Anyway, for the next one.
Before we can go, we can keep going. We
Y'all
I
can
don't
keep going.
understand. Gay.
I want to be a
don't
part
get-
of this
I don't-
conversation, please. Let's save us a last next time.
Yeah,
We're
all
not
right.
going to remember.
Wrap it up.
next time.
Make
Oh,
the,
we'll
make the
remember.
outro thing.
I had something to say about Corey's book, but oh well. Now we got.
Oh, okay. No, just say it real quick if you remember it.
I just gonna say, truth is, it's beholden by the speed of information travel.
Yeah, shit. No shit.
But so like that's all it is now. It's like they're
Yeah, but
truth is-
we've democratized. I talk about this a lot. I'll have a chapter on this too. We've democratized the speed in which you can share information.
yeah, and like
So
now
the safeguards are now gone. It's all gas, no brakes.
Yep.
And the institutions that were put in place to ensure that the things that are being spread have some level of relevance to the actual truth are basically being hollowed out completely.
truth is different every day, bro.
And
Now it is.
okay, never mind. Talking with D about this is not going to be useful.
No, I'm just saying, like now it is. It's like
Save it for the next one. Save it for the next one because I am interested in.
I
getting into
just
that.
think that like
For
no,
what
it'll
it's
be
worth, I know
very
that
useful. It's
Jared
useful
really
because
cares about
I
this
have a
truth.
different perspective.
The
on
pursuit of
things,
truth.
Read the book.
a different perspective.
I put it in the
Uh,
channel today. You can read. You can
not
read.
gonna fucking
what I
read
put
it.
in the channel is
They're not gonna
the book's
fucking read
idea on a sentence, a paragraph, and a page. And tell me
You
what you think
still
about
owe
that.
me a book that you haven't read in the last 4 years. When you read that book, I'll read your book.
Which
And I'm
one?
not going to read
What-
it until
what
there's a
book
price
is that?
tag on it.
What
'Cause I'm
book?
buying your book. It's called Good to Great. I asked you to read it like 6 times. You're like,
I
oh, yeah, I'll
downloaded
read it,
it.
bro.
I'm reading it right now.
All right, fine.
It's
I'll
a
read
very
it.
short book. It's like
It's gonna take me a
280
week.
something
I'll read it.
pages.
It's not even a good.
It's not even going to take you a
hard
week.
book to read.
It's going to take like 3 hours.
It'll take
I'm
you
going on
like
vacation
a
like
plane ride.
today. I'm going on vacation. I'm
It's-
trying to get
it's
the
less
fuck
than
out of here.
300
Go on
pages.
vacation. I'll read it.
All right.
there.
All right.